Another day, another dollar in this beautiful world we call truck driving. Now I understand I'm not the most positive person. I'm not gonna tell you what you wanna hear. I'm not the guy to come to as the yes man. You can't just tell me anything and expect me to agree to it. So a lot of people don't like me for that reason. Now, we did a segment on Dave Ramsey yesterday. I'm gonna break down to you what's going on in that video. The lady called Dave Ramsey. She said one of you guys out there, your owner operator, started your business in 2022. That ain't number 2 years ago. The value of the truck, $20,000. Today, that's the value of the truck, which means in 2022 it ain't changed too much. If it's 20,000 a day, it was 20,000 in 2022 because it's an old truck. How old is the truck? Well, I would hope it would be '07 and older, but unfortunately, it's not a '07 and older truck. Well, Andrew, how do you know that? How do you know that, Andrew? You keep listening, you'll find out. They're gonna tell on themselves. They said they took a credit card, matched it up to $70,000 in debt. When I heard $70,000, that gave me an idea of the year range of the truck, 2012 to 2016. Well, Andrew, how do you know that? Because in order to spend $70,000 in maintenance on a truck, you need all the shoe shine on now. DEF, DPF, EGR, after treatment, knot sensors, one box. You need all this stuff on this truck on top of probably a bad engine too. You probably need a Maxxforce. I would think it was a Maxxforce. The problem is the value of the truck was 20,000. The value of a Maxxforce shouldn't be no more than $5,000. And I'm talking about a whole Pro Star International. What? I ain't gonna say 200,000 miles. At this point in time in 2024, you may have 300,000 miles on that Maxxforce. That truck only costs $5,000, 10 at the absolute most. But it's very possible that they was brand new to trucking in 2022. They went to some dealership and got this Maxxforce for $20,000 because they financed it. They financed the truck, which lets me know that this is probably a Maxxforce. This ain't something they got off Facebook Marketplace for 5,000, 10,000. No, they got this from some buy here, pay now, pay later, whatever it's called. That's what they. So we gonna say this is a Maxxforce engine, International Pro Star Maxxforce engine, after treatment, EGR, double turbos. It's got all the latest greatest shoe shine on there. It's got 300,000 miles at this point. They thought they was getting a steal. From 2022 to today, which ain't nothing but 2 years, they done spent $70,000 on a credit card. Don't forget the credit card interest. At minimum 22%, 23%, all the way up to 30%. That's gonna take a long, 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 long time for a truck driver to pay back. Do you know how many miles? Have y'all ever calculated how many miles you gonna have to drive to pay American Express or Visa or Mastercard $70,000 back? Let me break it down to you before you say, "Well, Andrew, you could do it a lot faster because you ain't got no bills." You're probably right. Not only can I do it faster, I ain't even got no limits to go that high. I wouldn't. I don't need credit like that. Now, he got two small kids, a wife, and they ain't living on the street, so he probably paying a mortgage or renting something out. and they got a $70,000 credit card. Now Dave Ramsey told him credit card last thing to be paid, and I agree because if it was me, I probably of course it would have been in the strut already. I probably wouldn't pay them folks back at all. But at $70,000, they're gonna drag him into court. They gonna sue him. So start paying them the minimum payment for the next 30, 40, 50 years. Oh wait, on $70,000, if you pay the minimum payment, nah, I think that's still gonna be 30 years. I was thinking 60 years, but I forgot the minimum payment gonna be way higher. I don't know. Minimum payment on $70,000. I don't know, 500, no, 700 a month, something like that. It's gonna be something crazy. But you got to pay this off driving a truck. There's gonna be a lot of lonely nights in that truck, day in, day out. Nothing to look forward to. You're going to get a couple of years of your life to pay that off. I don't know how you're gonna do it. I probably would file bankruptcy. I think it's faster to file bankruptcy, get rid of that debt altogether, and just wait the what 3, 4, 5, however many years you gotta wait for that bankruptcy to go away off your credit. That's probably I wouldn't even try to. I wouldn't. I told plenty of truck drivers this. I get these truck drivers the same advice. I get them to say it's faster to just file bankruptcy and versus trying to pay $70,000 in debt as a truck driver. Now, if you was an elevator mechanic or something like that, something where you ain't got to stress, but you got to be on the road to pay this off. Anyways, so $70,000 is how much you done wrapped up in credit cards. So how do you pay $70,000 in maintenance? Well, it's real simple. You get a Maxxforce, same truck Josh here, back in freaking Josh. When did I tell you? What was we in? 2017, 2016, 21 breakdowns. Josh had this same issue. Same issue. So I see how fast with a Maxxforce you can rack up some $70,000 bill and just keep going at it. Every week you broke down. The one bots go out. That's $10,000. Then a knot sensor. Then the filters. You're taking the filters to the dealership to get them baked at $2,000. You put them back in the truck. 15 days later the light come back on. Then you try to go get them rebate. Wait a minute, is it $2,000? I think to bake the filters is it like $400 to $800. I think $2,000 is for brand new filters. You gotta forgive me. I ain't never put a dollar into the emission system, so you got to forgive me. In my whole trucking career, I ain't put not $1 into the emission system, so you gotta forgive me. I don't know the prices of this stuff. I just know that if you start putting money into it, you get your $70,000 a bill. Okay, so emissions. Okay, you just keep putting money into it. You keep taking it to the dealership. They keep racking up the bill, and it's just a never ever cycle. See, it's not the engine. The engine break. Okay, yeah, they can fix it, but in 2 years, it's not gonna break to the point to where you up to $70,000. But what will break is that emissions going back and forth to the dealership. They charge you by the hour, $200, $300, and you don't know any better. And then you click on YouTube and see somebody like me, and you just absolutely despise me because, oh man, that older truck, that stuff don't work. That stuff don't work. Well, what kind of truck you got, man? I went out, I got me a Maxxforce with all the emissions on it. That's not supposed to work. I'm confused. That wasn't supposed to work. I told Josh that when he first got his Maxxforce, that the Maxxforce is not supposed to work. Under no circumstance are you supposed to win with a Maxxforce in trucking. Never, never in the history of trucking. But people do it. People do it, and people like me, I'm not gonna co-sign it, so I let you know up front. Hey man, don't get the Maxxforce. This is what's gonna happen. You're gonna be broke down on the side of the road, you know, all day, every day. And some people, you know what most of these blacks told me? Oh, you just don't want to see your brother win. Can't stand you. Don't want you think you better than yeah. Now I'm gonna make this win. You just don't want me to be great, Andrew. 21 breakdowns later. 21 breakdowns later. Man, Andrew, man. Man, Roadrunner said they ain't gonna send no more records out to me. They said, man, I'm in a hole $20,000. They tired of putting their money into my Maxxforce. I mean, the bill could have been zero if you would have listened to me and not got the truck to begin with. You told me I didn't want to see you win. Yeah, well, now I get to see you lose and start all over again. Matter of fact, that whole year you wasted you just nothing to show for that. Not a tricycle to show for all this Maxxforce and leasing and losing and see. I'm gonna keep bringing this back up because I don't mind talking about it now because I know I tried to actually help these people back then. Just like Lottie Dottie, I don't mind talking about him because how many years have y'all seen me throughout the years constantly trying to help, trying to help. Even when he went to Prime Meat, I told him not to go to Prime Meat. I said, man, if you go to Prime Meat, don't lease a truck. This is what's gonna happen in the orientation. He talking about what Trucker Brown said on YouTube. All right, man, go take their advice. He went and took their advice, and from then to now, not a tricycle to show for all this leasing. Now when he come to me, hey man, you know what? I ain't. I think you should. What is TB talking about? Is he still go lease a truck? Oh, he ain't talking about that no more. Oh well, what is he talking? He's talking about getting a company job. Well, you better take that advice, then. That sounds like a lot better advice. But that's probably what I already told you. Didn't I tell you to take a company job? So I'm confused. Matter of fact, you already had a company job. You see why I'm not the most likable guy? Because I'm not gonna get on here and motivate you to continue down the wrong path. Yeah, I'm not gonna make you feel good when you click my videos over here cheerleading this nonsense. $70,000 in maintenance and breakdowns, and who gave you the limit that high? This is the crazy part about it. If that turbo didn't go out for $3,000, do you know they would have just kept going? They would have kept going until that credit card was up to 100,000. See, if he just had $2,900 in the bank account, he would have paid for it, got a new turbo, been running, generated a little bit more money. Okay, and it's just a non-stop cycle. On top of that, they running for a dollar a mile, $1.50. That type of nonsense. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. But the moral of the story is, guys, you don't have to call Dave Ramsey. I mean, at that when you get to that point, you need to call Dave Ramsey. But you got people like me on YouTube right now, who if you already passed $10,000 on a credit card for maintenance and you don't have the title to the truck, huh? It's not even your vehicle. First of all, if you in any type of leasing situation, I don't care if it's Prime Meat, USA, or Snyder, or Night Transportation, any mega carrier, if it's a lease, okay, and you put any of that maintenance on a credit card, they need to cut your CDL up. They need to cut your CDL up. They need to cut your CDL up and make you return back to high school and finish your diploma. I just had to throw that in. That ain't. Because I'm not going to tell you what you want to hear. This fool done spent $70,000 and ain't generated a penny. Mm, 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 mm. It's a lot different if let's just say for example, the truck was $20,000. He made $100,000 with the truck and spent $70,000 cash in maintenance. But he don't owe nobody nothing. Now I would have probably been like, "Hey man, I'm glad you made the cash. So the profit is there, but man, you got the wrong truck. That truck just eating through the profit, man. But you don't owe nobody, so we ain't gotta smack your hand like that. But man, I told you not to get that Maxxforce. Now, if you would have hit this 12.7 over here, you would have made 100 grand and probably put about 5 to 10 thousand in maintenance for the year. That sounds a whole lot better, don't it? That sounds a whole lot better. But what I don't want to hear is I bought a $20,000 truck. We don't own the truck yet. We $70,000 on the credit card with pushing 30% interest. On top of that, we had to go back to a company driver, so we ain't even making, well, we wasn't making a profit anyway. So I guess it's this company job dude is paying us more than what we were making driving a truck. See, these people are upside down. Oh Jesus, what we gonna do with these truck drivers? We just gotta let them fall out the industry. One thing I like about maxing out a credit card up to $70,000. Oh, that's one less owner operator. Can we call him owner operator? That's one less person that ain't dragging the rates down. When you got that much debt, man, you taking any and every 50 cent a mile, 25 cent. Where you at? You in Florida? Man, 5 cent, that's all I got in it. That's all I got in it, man. 5 cent. Well, man, can you at least give me $150 on this cardboard load so I can get up to Georgia? Man, we can do $75, man. We can get you up to Jacksonville with this load of cardboard. Man, but I need 150. Well, man, if you don't take this 75, you're gonna be zero up out of here. But man, my fuel light on. I ain't got no more money. My credit card's maxed out. Did I say 75? Oh man, we got rid of that load, man. We got a load of pallets over here. Uh, no, got a load of pallets now. We ain't paying nothing on it, but it's a loadout trailer. It's a loadout. You can take these pallets up to Jacksonville and deliver, and you can have an extra 2 days on 3 day loadout trailer. You can have an extra 2 days with this loadout trailer. Do whatever you need to do, but you need to bring that loadout trailer back to Jacksonville in 2 days by Monday. By Monday. $70,000 on a credit card. I need to see. I want to see all his receipts. I want to see who was ripping him off. How did he do it? How did he do it? Do y'all know with my 12.7 or my Mercedes? Let's do the 12.7 for example. Do y'all know if I blow the transmission, clutch, and engine all at the same time? I don't even think that costs $70,000. Blow the engine, needs overhaul. Okay, at the absolute most $25,000. Or if we just got to buy a brand new engine from what do people call American Fleet Inc. Probably get that for about $32,000. Pay somebody 10 install. Now you at about 40. We just gonna round it up to 40. Transmission with clutch and install, $5,500. But to account for inflation, we'll take it all the way up to 10. You at 50. You got a new engine. That's if you bought the brand new engine from American Fleet. You ain't want to rebuild. You just bought a brand new engine, had somebody install. You got a clutch. Clutch ain't nothing about $800, $1,200 at the most. You got your brand new 10-speed transmission, $3,500. 13-speed, $4,500. 18-speed, go all the way up to I don't know what. I ain't never bought one, so I don't know the price on that. But y'all get the point. Still ain't $70,000, and you're gonna have a warranty on all this shoe shine. So now we gotta figure out, well, I got a brand new engine, I got a brand new clutch, I got a brand new transmission, but man, now that was $50,000. We still gotta spend another 20. Well, we got 20,000 to spend. What do we do now? All the brakes, all the tires. Do all the brakes, all the tires, shots. They can get all the tires for about what, $6,000. Shots and brakes, Throw on another $1,000, so $7,000. Still got $13,000 to spend. You got a brand new truck at this point. What do you do next? Well, I guess we can get brand new rear ends. It's stupid, boy. Truck drivers, what are y'all doing out there? What are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? This man would have came out better just being a company driver, and it's so sad. It's so sad. I just want to cry. I just want to cry. You know what I think I'm gonna do? Since a lot of y'all have already went off the deep end, a lot of y'all already matched everything out. I'm not gonna do these type of videos no more, cause y'all need motivation. From now on, I'm gonna get on here and motivate you. Tell you everything gonna be alright. I'm gonna start doing more positive videos, cause it's already too late to save you. You done already went off the deep end. You owe everybody. So ain't no point in me trying to do these type of videos to get you to stop the bleeding, anything like that. You already matched out on everything. So I'm gonna come on here and cheer you on. Everything gonna be alright, brother. Trucking gonna turn around. You in the lease truck? It's gonna work out. Mr. Charlie gonna take great care of you in that lease truck. You're not getting the miles you want? Don't worry, man. God got you. God gonna make sure next week you get them 5,000 miles. He wanna see you win, brother. I wanna see you win. You gonna win with this lease truck. You gonna do something great with that lease truck. It's gonna be your truck. You gonna get the title, brother. Everything gonna see all right. Everything gonna see all right.